As we know from the popularity of our Friday cooking segments, food trucks are all the rage, offering a variety of dishes. They appeal to food lovers with all tastes and palates. Cooking instructor Sherry Swanson was inspired by this trend to recreate a popular street dish in the kitchen. Always nice to have you here.
Thank you.
So where did this idea come from?
Well, you know, all of the food trucks out there now have very simple recipes, but they have really delicious foods with lots of flavor, really fresh tasting, and they do a lot of fusion where they take a couple different cultures and put them together. So I thought for Labor Day, instead of the same old burgers, that we would do something a little bit different.
Good idea here. So we're making tacos.
Yes.
But first, they're kind of Asian inspired.
Exactly, an Asian pork taco. So we're going to start with our marinade, really simple. We're going to put in some jalapeno that I've just chopped up a little bit.
Okay. And
some garlic cloves, really simple. And we're going to make sure that that gets blended up first before we put the rest of the stuff in there.
Okay.
That way we don't have too large chunks of anything. And then I have some sesame seeds that I'm going to put in here.
Awesome.
And a little bit of lime juice.
Oh, isn't that a handy tool?
I love this thing. It's great. It gets all of the juice out, and it's a lot less work. And then when we get done with this, we're going to put it on our pork tenderloin. You only want to marinate this for 4 hours at the most.
Okay.
But if you only have an hour, that's fine. That's good enough. So there's that. We have a bunch of cilantro. We're just going to put that in there. I know it looks like there's no way this is all going to come together, but I promise you it will. Absolutely. Oh, and some salt and some pepper. Now, if you didn't like cilantro, you could use parsley instead. I know there are a lot of anti-cilantro people out there.
You know, they say some people, it tastes like soap when they eat it, right?
Yep, it's very close to soap. Yep. So a little bit of oil in there. You got your nice paste.
How great is that? Easy.
And then this is our pork tenderloin, and all you do is slice it in half the long way. Open it up just like a book, just like that. And then you put your marinade on there, throw it in a Ziploc baggie, throw it in the refrigerator, 1 to 4 hours, and then we're going to take this and put it right on the grill.
Now, how big of a pork tenderloin should we look for?
It really doesn't matter. There's actually enough marinade to go on 2 pork tenderloins.
Got it.
So it's all up to you. But the thicker it is, obviously, the longer it's going to take on the grill. This will take about 20 minutes to do.
Flip it over halfway?
Yeah, exactly. So that's the pork tenderloin. We're going to let that continue to cook. And now we're going to make a really simple slaw to go with it, because that'll have that nice Asian flavor. We have a little bit of oil in here. I'm going to add some rice wine vinegar. A little bit of toasted sesame oil. So there's a little more Asian
flavor?
Exactly, that. And then the other thing that's Asian in here is our ginger, fresh ginger that I've minced up. And some scallions.
Pretty easy?
Really simple.
This is actually cabbage we're putting this on?
Yep, exactly.
Just
that's Napa cabbage, so it's a little bit different. You can use any kind of cabbage, but that's nice because it's a little bit soft. And we're going to put just a little bit of sugar in there.
How are your cooking classes going?
They've been great, and actually this is kind of similar to one of my classes. I'm going to be doing an Asian street food class.
Oh, great.
So savory, sour, sweet, and salty.
Fun.
So they've been very popular, and I can't wait for all the fall classes. They're a lot of fun.
They are.
So we just mix this up with the cabbage.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll do it, all right.
for it.
We'll mix this up. Pretty good. And what about the farm? Are you still
doing the farm? They just finished up blueberries, so you know pumpkins are right around the corner.
Oh, yes.
It's a beautiful time of year there, really gorgeous. September and October is just wonderful. They have all their pumpkins, and
it's a fun time of year to visit Jones's, right?
Yep.
Well, that smells great. It smells really good.
So now all we do is take our wraps here. Just little tortillas. These could be corn, these happen to be flour. You put a little bit of the pork on top of there, and a little bit of the cabbage.
This is fun instead of a hamburger on the grill, right?
Exactly. And there you go.
Voila. Perfect. We'll eat it at the end of the show,
Okay,
Sherry.
great.
Thank you so much. We'll have the recipe over at WTNH.com. Click Style. A pretty easy recipe.
Really simple.